Right, let's try this again. I've fiddled with the options in OBS and it should be a bit better and not as stuttery as it was the last time. I know that means that this is not exactly a completely blind playthrough, at least for the first part. But, So we're gonna do Foothills, Caramiera. Yes, I'm fine with it. So, from what I have played so far, I quite enjoy this. It is fast-paced, which is refreshingly different. Damn it! I'm going to start from the beginning again, just for completion's sake. I think I got up to the 4th or 5th level, and we will continue from there. I get there. I will go through these levels faster, just since I have already played through them, though that's not up on my channel, because the stream was, there's no point in watching it if it's all laggy for the whole thing. Anyway. Yes, I like the physics in this. It's quite fun picking up and throwing things around. And throwing them at enemies. It's good to have options. I've got the duck dash. We'll see this time whether I'll be able to get over my habit of pressing the reload button. I doubt it. Beds. Whoever this person is must go through so many beds. They only allow themselves to sleep in the one bed. Sleep in the bed once. And then never again. Like, nope. It doesn't matter. Even if you wash it, I can only sleep in the bed once. Oh, there we go. It also means that I know where a few of the secrets are. Though I didn't manage to get all the secrets. I don't know whether I will try and find out where all of them are this time. Would mean that there is less messing around. Are they running all the way around to try and get to me through the only path which they know where there's a way to get up there? Or do they run away from me to prevent me from being able to shoot them while they can't get to me? Or was that guy just on a patrol route? I don't know. I need to make one of these games where you play as like the gardener, killer of leaves and trees and plants. That was so amazing the first time I saw being able to have destructible trees in a first-person shooter, which was in serious sad. It was incredible. It was like, wow, you can actually destroy things. It's like that. And the game even acknowledged that it... Did it? Well, when you picked up the chainsaw, it said, I'm a lumberjack. Old man and he's meat. Oh, you can sleep on the bed. That bed too. Ah. Oh, hello. So apparently, these are all humans. I mean, sure, but humanity comes in a wide variety of variant types. These don't look like any types which I've seen. Damn it. The Discord making noises at the moment. Oh. Um. This is all set up, isn't it? Yes? Yep. Apparently so. Hmm. Um. Whatever. It doesn't really. Oh wait. Pardon me for this. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. I have to figure things out. It's all learning. Oh, that was the end. Well now. That was a surprise ending that caught me by surprise. I'm surprised I got 4 out of 6 of the secrets in that. I would have liked to have gotten the other ones. Oh well, whatever. Maybe I'll do a playthrough, 100% playthrough sometime. Probably take a while. Now, I'm gonna be careful not to shoot any of the barrels, because I believe you can use the barrels to get up on the roof. I don't... Something up there? Yep. Restarting means that it doesn't have me messing around with barrels and boxes, stacking them up on top of that tractor, trying to get onto the roof there. Oh well. The world is saved from all that inane messing around. Oh yeah, I can light a fire finally. I kept just destroying them previously. Very rude. Alright, I've got a shotgun, don't I? I forgot. See, I'd expect the game to actually switch to the shotguns rather than the melee weapon once you run out of ammunition for your pistols. But oh well. Is it not like... There's something on the roof of this, and I could not figure out a way to get up there. Whether there is a teleporter, part of the roof gets destroyed at some point, whether you just have to stack crates to get up there or something. Yeah, whatever. I kind of wish you could shoot the door down. Off that beer. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that happens. Ready. Just a moment. Okay. Just moving my microphone cable out of the way. Oh, another bed. A fresh bed. As fresh as the bed can be in this place. Easily amused. Not at all. Very important, testing. Oh, my crate fell. Come with me. And you will go here. Then I'll jump on you. Jump onto the roof. And there is a single rivet up here. It still seems like kind of a letdown. Oh, and there's a rivet on there as well. I'll get that. I don't even have the rivet gun. See, I want that. I think that's a... What's it? Like a hallowed health? I mean... It's not like... Wow, I threw that really high up. Okay. Wait, that didn't blow up? Okay, okay, whatever. It's very weird. Tree stumps. If only removing a tree stump was that easy in real life. It just exploded into massive bits. Right. Oh. You scarecrow sods. And secret within a secret. I like compounding secrets. Is that anything? No. They maybe should go like the Legend of Zelda's direction, where a wall which is destroyable sounds different from a wall which is not. I have to remember some of the comments and criticisms which I made the first time I played through this. Let's see. What was some of them? Overall, I like the game quite a lot. It's very enjoyable. It's nice to have a fast-paced first-person shooter. I did kind of feel, having played up to about the 5th level, I think, the enemy variety at that point was getting a little, was wearing a little thin. Because you had, I think there was 4 or 5 of them at that point. Like, there's a rats, which kind of counts as enemy. You have those cow things, you have these guys with the chainsaws, you have the cultists which throw the fireballs. You have the, scarecrows. And there was those, the level ended with 2 of those lanky, like, scarecrow things. Which level was that? That was Sawdust. Yeah. It's got a heck of an arm on him, this guy. I mean, the cultists are like imps. And I'm glad that the game does not have a bestiary, which is essentially just Doom enemies. Even though the Doom roster of enemies works really well. I kind of feel, I don't know. The guys with chainsaws work well as an enemy. I kind of feel perhaps maybe the environments aren't the best. That the environments don't necessarily work well with the chainsaw guys. Like, okay, the chainsaw guys are like pinkies, right? So, if that means that they work the best in close and enclosed quarters, where they can back you into a corner. If you can kite them around the place by backpedaling, then they don't have that much of a threat. If it was like, Maybe if they acted a bit like clears in Serious Sam, where they leapt at you every now and then, that might help a bit. Damn it. Though, I mean, clears are really annoying. There we go. Oh, lovely. And this is another thing which I had a bit of a problem with in the game. A lot of the times in these difficult to get areas, you have things like this. Now, I don't know whether enemies are going to spawn when I pick this up, but having a temporary boost in an area which takes quite a lot of work, at least in the way I did, to get to it, seems kind of pointless. Because I'm not going to be stacking barrels when there's enemies all around me. And yeah. I mean, what was the point of that? By the time I got here, it had run out. And I was running the whole way. Like, it would be more useful if it was like a health boost or morale or perhaps a weapon or something like that, rather than a temporary buff. It just seems kind of odd. Okay. Old time religion. I am going to make a save. You can see my other saves here from when I played it yesterday. What was this? Okay. I look forward to seeing a medieval too. I also have that. I'll probably do a playthrough of that. Hey, buddy. I was completely legit. Don't worry. I am a highly trained professional when it comes to digging graves. Exhuming graves. Eh. Yoink. Oh, right, yes, that's right. I like the secrets. The hidden secrets are fun. Hidden secrets. An oxymoron. Possibly. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but I think the secrets have been so far quite good. I like having switches to pull which open up doors and such and so forth in other places. As long as the switch is near to where the secret is opened. If you're going to do something like that. Having switches which do something like an entire level away is... Oh, is there someone actually in my chat? Hello, if that is. Sorry, I haven't been glancing over at it. There's not much reason for me to be. No. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, if you're going to have a switch, or a secret, I prefer it to be close by. Otherwise, you're hunting for what you pushed. Oh, exactly. Someone talking to me. Few cases where switches will open things further away, but not many. Yeah, I mean, I like it when a switch is nearby to what it causes. I think I'm possibly thinking of Hexen here when it comes to switches which do things in a place further away from where you are. What am I doing? Oh yes. And you have to hunt for what you did. Hexen has you going through other levels, and then you have to go into another level to figure out what the switch did. Which is a real shame, because I like Heretic so much, and then Hexen is a nice game, but the level design is... Oh, that's good to know. Every level is self-contained. Yeah, I wouldn't expect this game, or many others, to do what Hexen does. Hexen is... kind of unique in that regard. I can kind of understand what they were trying to do, but... deviating from the linear level method... Like, Hexen has the hub world, and then you go into levels, and how to explain? Yeah, Hexen has a hub world, and then you go into levels attached to it. Well, good. But it will be like, you go into one of the side levels, and you have to flip a switch, but then you only do half of the level, and then you exit the level and go into another level to go into an area which was opened up by the switch you just pulled. So, it was a bit of hunting around. I haven't finished Hexen. But overall, I am quite enjoying this game. No, I know about this. If you joined before I said, I had done a bit of a stream of this yesterday, but the streaming quality wasn't very good. So I'm redoing the levels, which is fine, but it means that I know some of the things which are going on. I like these jump pads. Oh yeah, that's something which does in this game too. There's a bit of monster infighting, which is nice to see. Doesn't happen too often. That just went back around, didn't it? Oh. Whoop. And... oh, right. People always summoning things bigger than their own heads. Ow. Right. And down here... there's actually an item which causes enemies to infight. Oh, I don't think I've seen that yet. How far did I get? I think to the 5th level. Yeah, I got up to the level of the Cutty Mine, and that's where I stopped. I didn't play through that level yet. Oop. Now this thing, I feel it's rather deliberate that this thing looks like one of the... oh. I've got something better than that, don't I? I should have found it on the level before that. There we go.
My pet. You'll pay for that.
You're keeping your pet all the way down here. You can't have been that fond of it. Take a look over in the water behind a metal grate. Ah, this little baby. Ah, how adorable. I hate it. They got like a backpack or something on it. Where is it? It's just a scaled down version of the boss. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. I thought it looked an awful lot like the SCP, the what is it called? The Hard to Kill Lizard? Which I might have seen someone who reviewed this game mention as well. But oh, just as a question, since there's actually someone here, how's the volume and audio? Is my microphone loud enough and the game volume not too loud? Seems good. Well, that's good to know. Just fiddling around with it for a bit. Oh, that's one thing I remember saying about it last time I played this. A little thing which I would possibly ask to have changed is... in this you have the shotgun under 3, and you press it again to get the double shotguns. However, the double barrel shotgun is under 4. Personally, I would kind of prefer it if the shotguns were all under 3. And then 4 was the machine gun, rather than the machine gun being 5. Just to compact the button presses a little bit more. I get him. Whatever. Oh. Oops. Oh well. First death. Something else which might be useful would be to have... Oh, there is a bit of it. There's a bit of a red glow around the screen as when you're on low health. I was going to say something which might be useful would be to have... I'm gonna find some more health first. Wait, hang on. Is this... I can understand that, though I hardly ever used the shotguns myself once I got the super shotgun. Yeah, it's more the level shift triggers once you get around the corner. Yeah, I was going to comment on that. I like that kind of stuff. I don't think games do that enough. Messing with geometry in ways which really only video games can do. I've seen it in some Doom maps, I think, and I think you can do that in like the Half-Life 2 engine, but it's really cool when they do that. But yeah, with the weapon controls, it's more just to compact it a bit down, because when I was having things like the rivet gun later on, and damn it, and the crossbow, it gets a bit difficult to reach across the keyboard. There's a switch in the room with the super shotgun that leads back to the beginning. Ooh. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I wonder which point it actually changes. When you go into here. Yep. That's neat. I like that. Switch in here then. Oh, is it on this? Oh, I see. Cool. Ooh, and a secret. Yes, this is our rusty grid room. Oh, it leads to here. I don't know whether the enemies are moving to track me down by going through the level itself, or whether they're moving out of the way so that I can't shoot them from a position where they can't get to. I suppose it's the former. The latter reminds me of in, like, Skyrim, where you're trying to shoot people with bows and they end up hiding behind objects just so that you can't shoot them while they can't reach you. I find that kind of annoying. I prefer it when the enemies are kind of so dumb that they just stand there. Or try to get at you by running at the rock which you're standing on. Makes it a bit easy, but it's like... It's fun, in a way, when you're able to game the system. Was there? Portals work. He is pleased. I didn't see that last time. And I wonder how I missed it. It's kind of obvious. You know, just a whole bunch of ammunition. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, that's how you get down there. Learning more as I go. So the basic barrels do explode. They don't need to have the symbols on them to do so. I've got a blue key now. Yep, that's where I got it. I think it's back here. Who said that? Yeah. I think more than any other enemies, those little rats are just ammunition wastes. To kill them with the melee weapons. No, what am I doing? It's up here, isn't it? There we go. I feel this level worked better in those chainsaw guys' favor than the farm areas. They don't really work in open spaces because you can just keep kiting them around. Oh, missed one secret. Oh well. Alright. Here we go. Damn it. I do think the levels have got a good flow in them in this game. Even if they have large spaces, I haven't found myself wandering around too much to figure out where I have to go. Okay. These things are so freaking bouncy. No. Something you can do with that. Oh, I'll just save. I'll save under obvious trap. I wonder whether I'll be able to do this level without dying. I died quite a few times when I played through this level the last time. And we have Ethereal Crossbow. I haven't actually used that yet. And it just makes me want to play Heretic. Is there anything up on top of there? Someone shot me. Who was that? Oh. Oh. They explode into straw when you shoot them with this. Ow. Damn it.
Heretic.
Oh yeah, this is something which I liked in it. The ability to defy physics and jump up incredibly steep, like, along incredibly steep, ledges to be able to get to spots which feel like you're not supposed to get there. It's very Painkiller-esque. Not as annoying in Painkiller as in Painkiller though. That went better than it usually does. Health? Yep. There we go. Hash and beer. Yum yum. Who knows how long it's been lying around for. Right. Welcome back. Ooh. This isn't the stuff which you're saying causes some infighting, is it? Because I saw these in the last game, but they just seem to emanate a cloud of green. Oh, okay. Can't pick them up or anything. Nope. Yeah. seems a bit awkward. I mean, it's an interesting mechanic, but you're gonna have to carry it around for it to do something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's like the soap in that regard. It's just like a little hidden thing. Any health around here? No. Like this. The soap. The soap's so powerful it can destroy boxes. No soap. Oh right, yes, there's a ladder, isn't there? Always check for a ladder. Otherwise I spend like 10 minutes trying to stack boxes on top of each other to get on top of a barnyard roof. I was having fun doing that too, but the physics engine does not play friendly. Right. Yes. Rivets. Is there anything up here? Nope. Just invisible walls. Okay. And I know about this. Because I think, yes. Oh! No you don't! So I didn't fall down. Aha! They weren't human. Victory music. I find that confusing, like all the other enemies were human. I suppose more human than that. What about the scarecrow thing though? Eh. Anyway, now we're actually into a level which I haven't played yet. And I'll just save over the top of that one. There. No turning back now. Kill him. Now. Kill him. Now. Ow. I pull my shotgun. Eat boulder. Go. Damn it! Wow, I actually saw through the level there. Nope. Mine cards. Can I destroy those? No. Petrol can. So cheaty. So unfair. Is he up here? No, that's the back at the beginning. Oh, there's a shotgun. bullets? Wait. Oh, I've got full? How did I get full? Picking up a super shotgun gives me full ammunition. Opens elsewhere. I must have missed it somewhere obvious. If I was a switch, where would I be? Close by the thing which I want to open. Or in a well-lit room. Oh. No thanks. Ooh. Starry sky. Can I get up there? Let me out. Oh, good old skybox. Well, that's nice. It tells you what it... it's the game playing me silly buggers. I think there's more of those madness crystals in this level, aren't there? I vaguely remember that. Give me... Oh, I can't carry any more Luca. Get out of here. Key! I swear, if that ghost pops up again. Nope. Oh! Thankfully, that didn't hurt me. Kind of stupid to do that in a mine. This game is getting a odd sense of humor about it. Fun? Now what? Oh right, I teleported, didn't I then? Damn it. I do like that shotgun, but it's such a... uses up so much ammunition. Wasn't there some more ammunition around here? There we go. Right. Well, this isn't a trap at all. Gun! I jumped out of one trap and straight into another trap. I'm gonna have to go through that again. Oh well. Leapt straight into their outstretched arms. Not at all. Hmm? Not fooling me twice.
Kill him.
No thanks. I don't want what you're selling. Pain and misery and weird cultish behaviors. Is there a breath meter in this? What? Oh. The SSG is a lot more ammunition efficient than the regular shotguns, so long as you're close enough for most of the pellets to hit. Yeah, sure. I can see that. It's got a greater spread than the general shotgun, wouldn't it? I mean, these ones seem to be more tightly focused. Though, yeah, against enemies like this, it would be more efficient. I should get into the habit of using it a bit more often than I do. I don't know why. Probably because I don't tend to use the super shotgun too much in Doom. It's because of the long reload time, I think. Or the long pause between shots. I do like that the spin is spinning it sideways. Oh, yes, right.
Kill him.
How much ammunition does it use per shot? 2. Okay. Oop. I do like how it gives enemies though. I feel like there's something about this. Let's not do that. Not without pausing, anyway. Seems like an obvious trap. Can I break through? Nah, whatever. Give me Riveter. Blech. Right, I got the red key, and now I have to go over here. And this again! I'm gonna save, just in case I die. I don't want to have to go through the whole level again. Though I don't like the idea of saving halfway through the level. I kind of prefer to do the level in one big swoop. Yeah, I used up all my potentials. I'm gonna have to try this and see what this does. Okay. I suppose having the whole crossbow spinning would be completely ridiculous, but just having the bolts spinning would be enough.
Impressive.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, I only got one secret. Oh well. Killed all the enemies though. Ah. Dead of the night. There we go. Now. What have I got? Riveter. Oh yeah, there was this. The cigar. And the S symbol that basically everyone drew in high school in their books. Oh, that actually kills multiple characters at once. Oh, it passes through them. Oh, that's good to know. I wonder if there's a limit on how many people it can pass, how many enemies it can pass through. Hey, music. I've liked what I've heard of the music so far in the game. It's maybe not as frequent as I would like. And when it kicks in, it's sometimes after the actions actually occurred. Not just because I jumped the gun and caused the trap to go off and killed all the enemies before I hit the trigger for the music, but whee. Now, oh, there's another platform over there. Don't ever try to make things too difficult for yourself. Maybe it's only a maximum of 2? Oh, I like that though. Very efficient. In we go. Hello? Anyone home? Nope. I'ma do all your dishes. They're filthy! You should be ashamed of yourself. The crossbow is the only weapon with the crossbow is the only weapon with unlimited penetration. Oh, okay. You mean it is as in the hunting rifle? No! Has only a 2 enemy penetration, and then the crossbow has unlimited. Okay. So many beds! I'm gonna sleep in every one of them. Yeah, I would prefer if the super shotgun was underneath the 3 for the other shotguns. Technically, the hunting rifle doesn't penetrate either, though. Oh, it doesn't? Does it just have like a wide bullet and it's hitting multiple enemies at the same time? It's a hammer. Rather, it spawns 2 projectiles, one of which will keep going to hit something behind the target if it dies. Oh, okay. Ah, that's kind of clever. Damn. Oh. Does that mean the second projectile... the projectile will keep traveling in the same direction once it hits the enemy. It wouldn't, like, veer off in a different direction. I wish I had like a grenade launcher or something that would bounce one up there. Same direction. Okay. Yeah, I like that. It's clever. These fast fire power-ups sometimes seem a bit oddly placed. That one seemed useful, but other times they have the fast fire power-ups hidden in locations like on roofs, which you can only get to after you've stacked boxes, and it seems kind of a waste having it up there, because yeah, I'm not going to stack boxes while there's enemies around. And then you pick it up and there's no enemies, and even if you run to the next location, it takes too long. Anyway, sleeping time. All these bookshelves. Makes me think that one of them has a book on it which you can pull. Boxes. Nope. It's good to know that horrible demonic cultists or etheric being cultists are well read. Education is important. Ash and beer. Book. Yeah, they just look like shells. No obviously standing out books. Is there anything up there? Get out of here. Help. Stick it behind the sofa, and they'll never be able to find it. Oh, it's a cat! Bad teeth? And a leech? And the old man and his meat again. Press used on the paintings. Oh. What the? A demonic creature. What the? Ugh. Disgusting. What is... I suppose it's like a cow skeleton or a horse skeleton? Is there any other paintings up here? Lift box. Yeah, great. Oh, how wonderful. Damn it. Ah. This game doesn't seem too difficult at the beginning. And it's not so much that the individual enemies are difficult. They kind of wear on you and... that was something which I thought that the game could possibly do with a bit also. Having different pain noises, the lower health you are, would possibly help. It does have the red glow around the screen when your health gets low, but if you had different pain noises as your health got lower, it would possibly help indicate when your health gets quite low. Bolts will pass through enemies and walls. Oh, did it always say that when I picked it up? So there's a guy behind this door. I aim too low. Get out of here, Bessie. It's not like I made much progress though. I was spending my time waffling around in the building. Disgusting. It's a good thing that looking at those paintings doesn't lower my morale. Oh, and I can blow doors off hinges, can't I? Right, well, I'll try this up here. That worked well. Right, well, I know where that power-up can be used now. I'll have to pick it up and run out of the building. Because there's all those cows out there, right? Isn't there? Can I make it outside before it runs out? Oh yeah, like I really need it. Ow! Ugh. Ugh. It's quite useful. Yeah, reaching across the keys for the different weapons is a bit... Like, what's a hunting rifle? Was it 6? Yeah, it's 6. Like, if this was 4 and that was 3... The riveter's 9, isn't it? Yeah, the riveter's 9. Yeah. I'm gonna save after that, just in case. Up. Very important to make hop noises. It actually helps your jumping. Little known fact. Ow. I do like how the bullets of those scarecrows is slightly random and you can't predict where they're going to be going. Okay, whatever. I would just rebind the weapon keys to more accessible locations. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Oh, there is a cycle through button. Oh, I see. Oh, actually, Q is just cycle through between 2 different weapons. I've never seen that before. Yeah. Weird floating fireballs. It's like, what's it called? Is it something they say, stream magic or something? Weird things happen when people stream games. Ow. I have to get used to doing the crouch dash. I like that. It's neat. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, the scarecrow's attack. I like how the bullets are semi-random. It means that you can't always dodge it completely because they move in ways which you can't predict. I see you. Oh, it loads to save. Well, that's good. Ugh, I feel dirty having... starting halfway through the level, but oh well. Duh. Aha! I said that before, but I like that they explode into straw. Oh, no floating fireball. Oh well. See ya. Yeah, that's not... that's a waste of ammunition. Oh, here's a question. Do the pistols per shot do the same damage as the assault rifle per shot? Or does the assault rifle do more damage per shot than the pistols do? Appears to be a cult leader. What's that? There it is. The assault rifle does more. Okay. Because in Doom, the, what's it called? Yep. The, chain gun does the same damage as the pistols, I believe. I could be wrong, though. It just fires more rapidly. No, I could be wrong on that. I keep seeing the crossbow, and I keep thinking of the Ethereal crossbow from Heretic, which acts like the shotgun in the game. Oh. No hose for me. I've seen that before. That's a reference to a movie. I don't know which one though. Wait. That actually teleports other objects? Silence of the Lambs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that. There's a whole bunch of good movies which I haven't seen. That actually teleports items? Hmm. I've got two choices, up or down. Yeah, I'll save. Let's go up. It's funny, I've seen through other streamers the boundless knowledge of chat. And I've only got like one person here in chat. But the bounds of knowledge of chat does not seem to be diminished by the number of people. Thank you for your help and your advice. It's very interesting learning about mechanics in the game. Ugh. Damn it! No! Sanctum of the Worthy. This barrel's worthy. And this one. They're exploding somewhere. And another boom. I put another barrel through there. I'm going to save, just in case. I don't want to get telefragged. I don't want to telefrag a barrel. Okay. Now the barrel must... Ah! He's a big lad. Damn it. Well, good thing I saved just beforehand. I've only got 48 hit points. I'm gonna need to find some health. Can I scavenge some health from somewhere? No, that just leads here. Some health. Well, I suppose since it's just before a boss. How'd they get so big? They must eat their veggies. No! I only had one of them come out last time. No! I know what that floating fireball from earlier was before. It was like one of the other guys training to be these. What? Why'd he explode? Can they get hit by their own fireballs? Stop missing it. Ow! Switch puzzles. That one. It's always that.
They were unworthy.
What do you say? You are unworthy? Really sounds like he needs a strepsil or something. Ah. I don't know if you know this, you can deflect projectiles with your sickles. Oh, can you? No, I didn't know that. Is that mostly just the fireballs, or is it the bullets by the scarecrows as well? And the, scarecrow ladies? It's not really something which I would have tried. All projectiles. Oh, okay. Do you have to be really accurate with it, or do the sickles have a fairly generous, like, detection or around their attack? Through the gate. Except for explosives. I suppose I'll try that. If I can find... Oh, okay. Okay, so there is a bit of a... You can't just flail wildly in front of the projectiles. It's interesting to know. So you can do it with the little bits of viscera which the cattle was spitting. I haven't really used these since the beginning of the game. Yes, there's a bit of timing required. Yeah. It's an interesting mechanic. I don't know whether it's going to make me use the yeah, just keep fighting amongst yourselves back there. Whether it's going to make me use the sickles anymore. The sickles are kind of the fists of this game. So, I mean, enemies like the scarecrows, it wouldn't be such a good idea. No. No, I mean, considering that there's, what, multiple projectiles, and they move quite fast. I feel if you're going to be using them, then you'd just be like circling around them, hitting them with the sickles rather than deflecting their shots back at them. For the boss though, it probably would have worked better because the projectiles are large. I didn't know about that, so... Ew, what's this? Oh, it's just a generator. Ooh. I found a secret! I can't pick up the secret. That's hunting rifle ammunition, isn't it? When you hit homing projectiles like that back, they will home in on the enemies that fired them. Oh, will they? Okay. Huh. They don't just bounce off in the direction, you don't have to aim it. That's neat. Posted no trespassing. I need the red key. Yeah, I like the sickles. But they're kind of, I don't know. Maybe if they had a right click fire for like, I don't know, as a guard or something like that. Or maybe if you could throw one. There we go. Oh! Traps A. Fireball traps. Yeah, I'll save that. If the enemy dies... Sorry. The enemy dies before the homing projectiles can hit them, then the projectile will home back to you, but it won't do any damage. Oh, okay. There's a very specific case there. Oop. I wondered that would be... Ah! No! Rats! Yeah. Like, the sickles would be good against the rats, but they just... The rats deal damage upon contact. So you can't really attack them with the sickles without getting attacked yourself. Not really useful to know, just a little piece of trivia. Yeah, I like learning about little things like that. Ooh, it's a sword. Yeah, I kind of... Also, that's actually something which I thought. I mean, this game is... like, mimicking Quake and the like. Sword's real nice. Yeah, I'll have to... See, it seems like it will hit multiple enemies in a single strike, or something like that. I'll go this way. Video game characters must have terrible knees from all the crawling around they do on theirs. Well, that worked well, didn't it? Nope, still the same as the sickles with a single point of contact. Ah. So, Get. Yeah. So it's really just you have a fast attack for the sickles. And you have a slower but probably more powerful attack for the sword. Yeah. And when you reach full health, it has a charge up attack that does triple the normal swing. Oh, okay. Eat boulder! Nope. I was saying something before, what was it? Oh yes, I feel in some ways, at 50 morale or greater, you can block attacks with secondary fire. Oh, there is a secondary fire. I was going to say, it feels a bit underutilized in this game. The lack of, like, secondary attacks with weapons. Though I know the game's probably mimicking more of Quake than, say, Painkiller. Though the jumping in this is very... reminds me quite a lot of Painkiller. But the secondary fire for like the pistols and the shotguns and the super shotgun, that's really just to zoom in. Rather than, I don't know, firing both of them at once or something. Pick them off from a distance. See ya. Damn it. There we go. Oh, these poor soldier guys. They look like the soldiers from Half-Life. There's the red helmets. Oh, okay, so the enemies can use the jump pads. I like the spin for the hunting rifle. It spins it around like that. It's like the game's mocking you every time you press the R button in anticipating of having to reload. And it's like, nope, you don't need to reload in this game. Ow. There. Oh, okay. There's a neat little Easter egg at the end of the level if you want to see it. Sure. I'm not terribly opposed to having things pointed out to me like that. I kind of would like to find secrets on my own, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. So far the secrets haven't been like, you know, massively important or anything like that, other than just a few items or those fast fire charge ups in locations which aren't very useful, so I just have to find where I'm going, isn't it? No. Yes. Right. No, it's not technically a secret. Oh. You will need to save a rivet then. Oh, is it behind an explosive, a damaged wall? I keep forgetting that the rivet gun's a rocket launcher. It doesn't seem... it's not really logical. My god, more soap! How foolish of these cultists to hide the weapon of their destruction right beside them. They dance with their greatest enemy. I heard you. Soap can break. He just knocked me soap off the wall. Off the ledge. He's driven me to drink. Throw the chairs out of the windows. Is there anything in here I can chuck out? I just have to wait it out. No, but you'll need to rivet jump. Oh, oh, lovely. Rocket jumping. Ah! Oh, that alerts them. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to know what to do. Don't have time to play with myself. That is one crusty looking computer. Doesn't even look like a keyboard. Anyway. I'm gonna save if I'm before that, if I'm gonna have to try and rocket jump. I haven't done that yet in this game. And I don't think I've ever been particularly good at it. Not even in Team Fortress 2. It's the timing. That was a bit foolish of me. I mean, they could have spawned enemies around me. These puddles hurt you. I've seen them around the place. Don't worry, it's not a super complicated jump and it only requires one. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, okay. Yep, they do hurt. It was very important testing. Click the switch. Now, there could be stuff up there, couldn't there? Time to stack boxes and crates and all the barrels you can find. Then find that there was an easy way to do it. It does seem like there's crouch jumping in this. The crouch jumping's odd. It's like you jump and then you crouch, but crouch jumping actually, like, makes your jump shorter. Because you're ducking a bit there. I could just move them around, couldn't I? Those poison puddles better not damage objects. Need another. I want those items, damn it. Yeah. There we go. And there. Right. Don't. Oh, video game physics. What's up there anyway? I can just cram them into the corner here, can't I? And the poison bottles don't make these blow up. That's good to know. There we go. I could have done it in a much easier way. Ooh, what's this? Ta-da! A hammer! A rat! Damn it. Is the reach better on the sword? Yes, it is. Okay. It's about twice the length. After all that. Hey, Cal. Oh, hello. You're just waiting patiently down there. Well, that tree's not coming back for the sequel. I like that you can destroy the trees, though. Trivial things like that are quite fun. Oh! Was that always able? Pow! Oh, I see. That's the thing when you're at full health. Okay. Stinky swamp gas. Hello? Anyone in here? Oh! There's a new enemy! Ew. Soldiers. And a weird metal pillar. Okay. Nope, no blue key. Right, this way. You're gonna wake up. Oh. Oh yeah, like... It's a welder! A new enemy? Warning, restricted area. Can't read the rest. Whatever. Nothing? This door opens elsewhere. Oh, how ominous. Is there anything on this generator? Nope. Okay. No, they don't seem too hard. Ooh, a mortar. Made off with a mortar. What's that say? Press left mouse button to fire grenade, fire mortars. And was it right mouse button to make them bounce? That's what I'd assume. Okay, they always bounce. Oh, a right mouse button detonates them. Okay. Interesting. I assumed that they explode on contact with enemies as well. That would be that big gate. On contact and after a certain length of time. Okay. And can you fire... Yeah, you can fire multiple at a time, and they did. Ooh. Alright, the save load maybe is the same ones. You can fire multiple at a time, and they don't blow up. I'm not gonna wake up now that I've done that, are you? Nope. Okay. They're all just fighting amongst themselves in all the way back there. I kinda don't want to interrupt them. The soldiers are shooting each other in the towers. Highly trained, yes. Duh. Okay, so they take a few steps and then they fire. There we go. Once you've cleared out all the enemies, head back to this big gate. Okay. Oh, I see. What? Oh, this ladder's on them. I'll just save, just in case I go through a spot which leads to the end. Yeah, they don't have as much health as I would have expected them to. This place is doomed. End level. Okay, there we go. Okay. To left of when you enter, head the guard tower and the trees. Right. Oh, I think I see this. Nope. You want to rivet jump over those trees. Okay. So there's no invisible wall on top of them. I'll just save before this. Damn it. Ah. From the ground. Oh, okay. You don't jump. You don't jump first. He gets up those ladders with so much enthusiasm. What? What? What was that? I think I've noticed that when I was falling as well. Like sometimes the camera rotates vertically, like you're doing a flip. Oh, there we go. Ooh. It's behind these buildings. You aren't supposed to be here, go away. Oh, and I got an achievement. Ha ha ha. I'm breaking your game. Is there anything else? Whoa. Don't fall off the edge. Get back. Just go back to where you entered. Okay. It's always interesting seeing the game beyond its boundaries. Speaking of which, I rather like the YouTube channel Boundary Break. But yeah, it's like seeing how the level's constructed, seeing the sky dome and the endless expanse of land mass outside of the level constraints. I half expect there to be like a dope fish somewhere. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there was a dope fish? Oh, I missed that. I'm gonna have to go back for that. There. It seems like the rivets don't hurt you too much when you do that, so that's fine. There was a dope fish. Oh, in the secret earlier I missed. Okay. Sorry, I misread that. It's not in this section. No, a different level. Okay. Aww. Sad I missed that. Oh, no, right. I have to go around because invisible trees are blocking me. Steamworks. Yep, right. I'm glad that tradition of hiding dope fishes around the place is still a thing. Yep, and full health. Alright, oh, thanks for that. Is there anything like that in the level, Sawdust? Because I noticed in that it has the same kind of tree lines. And you can kind of get over, kind of see over them in some spots. I think it was called Ghost Town. Yes, it was. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, that didn't alert anyone. They're all facing away from me. Not a secret like that, but the OOB speedrun requires jumping over some trees. Right. Speedrunning. It's not really something which I watch too much of myself. It's very impressive that what people are able to do with it. Damn it. You broke my perfect health. And somehow I dodged those bullets. It's incredible. Purely by luck. I suppose that's the soldiers. Yep. I still kind of think that the soldiers could do with more health. They seem a bit weak for what they are. There's another of those "you shouldn't be here" messages on this level as well. Lightning fields. But you'll have to find that one on your own. Oh. Oh well. Though I appreciate the challenge. And leaving it to me to find. I have faith in you. Thank you. I'm having fun with this game so far. It's quite well done. And it's enjoyable playing a game, a first-person shooter, which is sort of just focused on just being a first-person shooter rather than having other things and all that. I play a lot of Doom mods. And what was the last major first-person shooter I played? No, I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, red key. Got yellow key. It's probably behind one of these walls, isn't it? This is... Oh, I saved on the wrong save file. Ah, whatever. It's not like it matters. Buh! What the... Okay, right, fine, whatever. I just swooped down the level. Yep. You aren't supposed to be here, go away. I knew you could find it. Your faith in me was well placed. Oh, I can shoot enemies from outside the level. Oh, it's so cheap. I see you down there. I'm not going to do too much of that. Swoop. If they're going to put walls like that right there, that's just calling for you to jump over it. Or try and jump over it. Sometimes half the fun of playing games is trying to break them in ways which the developers weren't intending. Of course, they fully intended me to do that. Having a teleporter there and a message there. But... Another piece of trivia, that teleporter near the message used to be a jump pad before. Alright. So they'd launch you really high up into the air and back over the wall. Interesting. Do you know why they changed that? I suppose because people were using it to get up to other locations. Oh, but it would just launch you onto the ceiling of the level and you'd still be stuck. You just hit your head on the ceiling. To the moon! Yeah, it's not as easy as, it's not as difficult as it is in some other games to get to locations like that. Painkiller is a real pain for some of the secrets in that. You have to like, no, you'd be walking on top of the ceiling. Oh right! The ceiling... Oh, okay, it will launch you outside of the, oh, what's it called? The, skybox. Damn it! I'm getting too distracted. I'm laughing at all the funny stuff. Oh. I don't think this one gave me an achievement when I found it. I suppose I can't hand them out, like candy. There would be no way to get back in bounds. Yes. You just trade, yeah, using a jump pad and going through the... You only get the achievement for the first one you find. Oh, okay. Okay, they're not... It's not for each one in each level or whatever, it's just for finding one of the messages. Okay. Use the jump pad to jump outside the level. I wouldn't really call that a secret. And you just trade one hell for another. Booze! Filled up with beer and pork and beans. Ah. No, I'm just gonna wait this out. Ugh. Ugh. Right. Well. If there was anyone in there, there's no one in there now. Oh, I didn't kill the guys this time. Still waiting on the modding for this game to become available. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I don't... There's a level editor or something. I have a feeling there will be some great maps made. Yeah, I kind of look forward to seeing what people are able to do with the running and jumping mechanics. Because the game hasn't used too much of this. I've mentioned before... Oh, wait, hang on. Disconnected, reconnecting. Oh, my OBS just dropped out. Okay, I don't know why that happened. OBS just dropped out. Encoding overload. You know, sometimes I fiddled around with things and it should be better than what it was, but... Alas, my CPU isn't too good. Yeah, well. Well, it's good enough to play the games, it's not good enough to stream at the same time. What was I saying? Yeah, but I look forward to seeing what maps they can make with the, what maps people will be able to make with the jumping mechanic. Because the game doesn't use that too much. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. My internet connection should be... Okay, reconnection successful. Are we all back now? See. Ooh, apparently I actually have a number of people here. At least 6. Oh. Hello everyone! I don't know if there's a way for the chat thing to actually give me a number of how many people are watching. Just hold on a moment, I am curious. This is one of the first times I've actually done this. Oh, it says I've got at least 2 viewers. I don't know whether they're all people or whether they're bots. I actually did my first stream, which I did yesterday, and I immediately started. Well, I started, and then I pretty much immediately got a message, and someone was saying, "Hey, I really like such and such game title which you put into your title, and it should get 1 billion views." And it said, it just like posted what was in the generic information, something about graphics design. It's like, yeah, okay. Is everything all back now? I hope it's all working. So what happened during that? Just so I know in the future. Does the stream actually stop completely and then you have to refresh and it comes back, or is it just like chat freezes a bit? I assume you can't hear me talking during that. Ow! It froze, went black, and then shortly after offline. Yeah, okay. I don't have any offline images or anything like that. I should probably design something at least, in maybe an MS Paint, to show when offline and all that. I don't know whether I'd be doing this frequently or not. It's just something to do with my spare time. And I play through so many games on my own, I'm just like... He's having fun in death. Wee. That's the thing, like, I like when things like this happen in the game. I don't know whether this is purposeful or not, but it's ridiculous, and it does ruin the mood of the game, but it's fun. You get rid of too many things like that, the game kind of loses the sort of potential for spontaneous, like, things. Does the mortar do less damage than the riveter? Oop, there's other people still. See ya. Good music. I'll get up there. You can carry twice as much ammunition. Yes, it does half as much damage with a direct hit than the riveter does, but you can carry twice as much ammunition for it. Okay. Well, good to know. And the riveter's only got to zoom in. I feel like that's a bit of a missed opportunity for the game, having that work? What? Am I hitting something? Oh, you have to jump first. I didn't think I had to jump before. I mean, I could probably just stack boxes on top of each other to get up there. Whee! Damn it! Hold on. I don't want to waste more health on this than I have to, being lazy and not stacking boxes on top of each other. There we go. Oh, there's a bit of health over there anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a big health pack. I'll save it. Good thing I did. There's still more. Ow! Wow! Okay, I suppose taking a whole bunch of shots in the face from one of those guys will take your health out pretty quickly. Yeah, the saw blades, yes. I like how bouncy those things are. Like friggin' made out of rubber. So, oh, there, right. I gotta get that health before I do anything else. I didn't get that stuff. Just in case. Ugh, for that. I'll do it near the wall, that way I can bounce off it or whatever. There was a pause for a moment there. Oh, wait. Coder overloading. How's the stream holding up? It's saying that it's overloading a little bit. I do have it on 30 frames per second instead of 60. I had to make that concession. Yeah. Oh well. Looks fine. Oh, well, that's good. You might have been here for this, what I said earlier. Yesterday I had done a play up to Cuddy's Mine. As, you know, the first time playing this game, which I just bought, and and everything was going fine as far as I thought, because I'm completely new to this, and then after I look at the footage and it's like pausing every 3 or 4 seconds, because my poor computer can't keep up with the encoding at the same time as playing the game. I do have other games which I have been looking at streaming. I'm a big fan of Warhammer 2 Total War, but I don't know whether that would be able to... That seems to be able to run fine while streaming from a bit of testing which I did. But... yeah. I don't know, we'll have to see. That's also a very slow game, and the load times are quite extensive in it. What's that? I take it you use OBS? Yes, I do. And I'm using a AMD encoder, is it? What is it? The where is it? Here. The H264 AVC encoder rather than the X264 or whatever it is. I don't really understand it, but this, I believe this offloads some of the work onto my graphics card, which is helps a bit, though it doesn't look as nice. My poor CPU, well, I say poor, it's perfectly fine for playing the games. It's an i5-2500, but yeah, it's just, it's aging a bit, I suppose. NVENC is the one that uses your GPU. Oh? How would you know what GPU I have? Does it list it there somewhere? I haven't listed it, have I? I have a... What do I have? ATI Radeon... Where is it? Where is it? I have an AMD Radeon R9 380. Which is quite good. But yeah, a CPU, something which I'd have to probably change at some time. The money, you know how it goes. And it's perfectly fine for the most part. That'll work the same. Yeah, I can't say I'm the most knowledgeable about how it all works. I mean, I built my computer, and I'm fine messing around with it, but actually how things work. Take it you were using X264 the other day. Yes, that, and having it at 60 frames per second. I do have it down to 720p. I know enough not to try and put it into 1080p. But yeah, that, and I think the filtering or something was a different setting. But yeah. Reiki. I'm getting distracted. No, not really. Save. Health! And that's the end of the level? Well, I want to see what's in there first. Have to find some boxes to stack up on top of each other. You! Ow, you will do fine. Yes. Knowing how all the computer stuff works, I'm not completely ignorant. It's more I just get confused a bit on how things actually work together. And it's all new stuff to understand, so... Yeah, well... It's a bit of a shame. I would like it to look as nice as it does when I'm playing it, but... oh well. Secret. Health. And... well, ammunition and... morale. Morale? Why's my morale at 1? Didn't I just pick up a whole bunch of gems for that? Eh, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Who cares? On to the next level. Oh, I only got 4 out of 10 secrets. There's a lot in that level. And I didn't get all the enemies either. I don't know how much longer I'll play this. Probably until the end of the chapter, I suppose. Creations.
What's next?
Well, I suppose this is the last level, if you're saying stuff like that. Or the last level of the first episode. It's a sewer level. How fun. Yeah, and they're giving me all this ammunition and health. Ooh. A single gold coin. Another single gold coin. Those 2 morale points will be very important in the coming battle. I'm glad this doesn't do the Serious Sam type of thing where you pick up a single gold coin and it suddenly drops like 30 enemies on top of you. I should possibly do a playthrough of Serious Sam first and second encounter sometime. Those are fun, though they can make me a bit motion sick from the high speed gameplay in them. But I don't get motion sick too much, but I think those were enough to do it. Ta-da! My god. They're holding the scientists hostage, and those scientists got like bags on their heads? Oh no, they're those welder guys, aren't they? Yes. I have seen this boss. It's a big cow, isn't it? Are they friendlies? No, they don't think so. Oh, the lightning! We created demons. Our folly was our downfall. What did we create? I don't know! Maybe zapping a cow or something with giant amounts of green electricity wasn't exactly the best idea you ever had. Is there another button somewhere? Quarantine release. Yeah. Do not touch. Touch. Oh, it's not a cow, it's a giant horse. My memory failed me. That's experiment 1. Yes, right, there's a bunch of different ones, isn't there? Maybe I shouldn't have used all my ammunition the first one. Ugh.
This is only the beginning.
Dun dun dun. Ugh. Oh, I did get a secret. And I missed 3 enemies. But, yeah. I can do math. Oh well. The foothills. The meat-hook wounds in your back still throb as you make your way down the cold, black, and bloody hallways that once held those monstrous creations. They weren't really that much monstrous than everything else. You leave the ruined town of Dusk behind, littered with the corpses of the possessed, hoping never to return. In the distance stand imposing silhouettes of what appear to be military facilities. But why? A dark voice pushes you forward. Do you truly seek answers, or is it simply too late to turn back? Continue the Dusk experience in episode 2, The Facilities. Well. What's the time? How long have I been going for? 2 hours and 20 minutes. And it's like 2 AM here. I suppose I could continue on with it. I mean, it's not like I've got anything else to do. How many else are there? Well, hello. Sure, I'll continue on with it, the facilities. Why not? Kira Miedo. Episode 2. The facilities. The granary. Gotta offload some berries here. I'll save. Episode 2. The granary. Granary. Is it granary or granary? Granary. We can spell. Oh, it's just created another save. Ugh. There's no delete button here either. Yeah, whatever. Well, onwards we go. I don't have any of my items. That looks suspicious. Aha! Now riveting. I see ya! I wish there was a way to be able to rotate these things easily. Here we go. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Oh, we heard that? Yeah, until I get some pistols, I'm not going to jump over there. I'll just get a face full of bullets. F U fuck you version 2 language. Ugh. So rude. You've got so many words. Why do you have to use those ones? I don't know what I think about these rat enemies. I like the noise that those soldiers make. That's neat. The rat enemies, though. Yeah, thanks for that. This is why I picked up this. Ooh. Yeah, the soldiers are still a lot weaker than I'd expect them to be. Anyway, I don't know what I think about the rat enemies. I mean, they're neat. That they damage you on contact is a bit annoying. A blue key card. Beaker! Hey, you broke my beaker! I'll just hide back here. If I had my hunting rifle. There's one up there. Oh, is he bouncing on the bouncing pads? And he's getting shot by the other cultists up there. Yeah, just line up. $2,300 volts. Very specific voltage. Ugh. Stop mucking around. Under attack. Can't you tell? Does zooming in make it more accurate? And it doesn't have it anything like how it's in Doom, where if you fire the chain gun in short bursts of 3, the bullets are all perfectly accurate, but if you hold it down any longer, they start spreading more and more. Like... Oh, they're the, welder guys. Okay. No! Viscera shrank away. Let's go to pick it up and throw it at someone. Oh, I've got the blue key card. Is there anything else around here? Don't stand around, you're being shot at. Take 3 pistol shots. And they're wearing body armor. Well, kind of. Ow. He was actually waiting for me. And he explodes upon death. These welder guys have tricky tactics. Half expect the military guys to start shouting about catch Freeman, grenade, and spread out and eat ass. Nope. Oh, his gun wasn't shooting through the terrain. Oh, that's where the viscera came from. Because they explode, dummy. Right. There better be some health around here. Boxes! No! Those rats are not cute at all. The different barrels have different effects. Thanks. Yep. Let's go through all that again. Some of them look like poison barrels, some of them look like fire barrels. And one of them looks like a... looks like a freeze barrel? It doesn't seem to freeze things. No, they're just explosive barrels or regular barrels. I thought all the barrels exploded. I mean, it makes sense that the barrels without the symbols on them don't explode, but I thought in the past I'd seen them and they do explode. Or do they just explode in a puff of orange light they blow up, but it's just like a rust cloud or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. You just have to wait for them to sort of clear themselves out. They're so vengeful. Have to work together as a team. But they're not interested in that. They're just like, you shot me, I'm gonna take you with me. They can break, but only the ones with the symbols on them explode. Okay. Perhaps I was getting confused. Like these ones. This one doesn't have a symbol on it, but I thought this exploded. Nope, but you can make it fly by shooting it. I am gonna... I'm sorry. It's so dumb. No, my barrel's up on the roof. Ah, well, whatever. Ow. It's like bouncing them with a painkiller. Now that is a real art in that game. In Painkiller, being able to bounce corpses and objects around, being able to bounce enemy corpses around using a painkiller. I wonder if there's an explanation in-game as to the enemies teleporting in because they developed the teleport technology. Ow! It doesn't seem to be anything either down any of those hallways, so I won't bother. There probably is something though. I mean, they wouldn't be there if there wasn't. Yeah, they hold off on shooting you until you come back around the corner again. That's sneaky. It's a neat tactic, but it's sneaky. I like that. It shows that the developer knows what the player's going to be doing. They can anticipate the player's actions. That makes things more interesting. At least for people who have played first-person shooters a fair bit. No, it's not creations, is it? No, it's the granary with an E, not an A. Can't remove my failure. It's a permanent stain. Yeah, no thanks. I'll be going. Damn it. Ow. I suppose they're not so much welders as they are, ow! I suppose they're not so much welders as they are flamethrowers. In a way. So, I should probably call them, I don't know, flamethrower dudes. Welder is easier to say though. They look like welders. Does the welder's death explosion hurt the other enemies? I would assume so. It got rid of their corpses. Ah. Ooh! What's that up there? Whoop! Ooh, that one shot them. Gouts of flame bursting out of the ground. Ah. Sneaky sod. Now let's do that again, but with more feeling. Oh. Did the bullet not pass through the welders? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I just needed to hit that, didn't I? 50 morale. Oh, it's you guys making clanking noises. Stinky. I hope that doesn't hurt me. I'll get this health just in case. Yeah, like, the game seems to be pretty good at making environments like this. I like the verticality of this. This is fun. I don't think there's fall damage, so... Ooh. Big open area. There's rocks out there. So much stuff to explore. Gold coin. Oop. Single bullet. I don't know so much about the single bullet shots. Single bullet drops. They seem a bit, I don't know, stingy? I mean, there doesn't seem to be that much ammunition for the weapons anyway, so I suppose it balances out in that regard. Episode 2 definitely emphasizes verticality a lot more. Yeah, having environments like this, with like the silos to climb up and these beams to cross and, you know, having things like that, it's neat seeing actual, like, structures in the games. Like when you're fighting in a city, or I didn't think I was actually going to make that. Fighting in a city, or fighting in just like a location which looks like something. I feel that statement would be more appropriate back in the 90s than it would be now, where we actually have games which take place fully in environments, but things like Duke Nukem 3D, when you had locations which, you know, cities, and they actually looked like places rather than, say, Doom's sort of other than Doom's, like, you know, oh, this is a hangar bay or something, and it doesn't really look like a hangar bay because there's no plane, there's no, like, aircraft or anything in it. It's just getting lightly roasted. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that. It's just nice seeing environments like this. As much as it reminds me of an annoying level in Painkiller. There's a red card in there. I need to stop talking and actually focus on what I'm doing. But yeah, seeing if seeing like map editors and what they'll be able to do with this game with places like this, that'll be quite neat. There's a gun up there. I found another shotgun. I like that they held back on giving you the second shotgun a bit in this one. The first game it was sort of, here's a shotgun, and then soon after it was, here's another shotgun. Which, I suppose the default for using the shotguns is using two of them at the same time, but I don't know. In a way, having one shotgun is also a weapon on its own. I get what you mean, how Doom and level design that mimicked it was much more abstract. Yeah! I mean, I like the Doom level layout. It's really neat, and in Doom 1, I've heard people say that Doom 2's level design isn't as good as Doom 1. I don't think I've ever really analysed it that much to really tell that much between them. But I'm doing something, and that looks like it drops down. I missed a key somewhere, didn't I? There's a yellow key somewhere which I didn't pick up. Like a doofus. It's not in here, is it? This is where I was. I'm spending too much time talking. And not enough time. This must be that dreaded, what's it called? Streamer blindness? I always thought it was something other people would suffer from, and never thought I would actually suffer from it myself. I'm only entertaining, like, one talkative person. Don't know how people would do it with, like, 2,000 people talking constantly. I suppose they just end up ignoring most of them. It's nice having just a few people. Yeah, it's probably up there, yeah. Sorry, I was going across these thinking that they were mostly just for getting extra items, not so much that they were required locations. Oh, wait, hang on. Jump pad right here. Boing. No? That doesn't go high enough. But yeah, getting back to that, like, in Duke Nukem 3D, you had the interactivity, being able to like punt billiard balls around a table and being able to like, you know, turn light switches on and off and flush the toilets and all that. It's stupid, but that kind of stuff made the environments feel more like they were actually what they were supposed to represent, rather than just being a level to go through. I didn't really play Duke Nukem 3D when it came out though, but compared to Doom, where it was like, this is a level, and it's a cool level, but it was sort of, it didn't have that level of interactivity. The levels served basically just as a means to go around shooting demons. It's like they knew that I'd do that. Can't like, no. Lean. And there's a ladder there. Am I being completely dumb? I've missed a yellow keycard somewhere. Or something completely obvious. I'm running around in circles, like a headless chicken. Can't even jump out of the level. Want a hint? Sure, just to keep things going. I mean, I've sort of gone through here. I must be missing a door or something somewhere. Cheese grater. Oh, thanks. That's what you mean by hint. You're so generous. I mean, this is yellow, like cheese. That thing. Oh, is it in there? Do you have to go inside of that thing? True, true. No. Yeah, there is something there. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm being a dummy. Oh, of course. I put this room off because of the green steam there or whatever, and I'm thinking, oh, that's poison gas. I don't want to go through that. That will hurt me. Anyway. Ow. Turn and leap. What, you telling me to sit and spin? I found the yellow key in this stink pit. Dig. Hold what to climb anything. You found the climbing thing! Oh, interesting. That's cool. I like that. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Neat. That will help a lot more with the verticality. Cool. I like that. That's the thing which I was Of course there's enemies out here now. He's still having fun. Damn it. No! I wasted that, didn't I? Yeah. I'm having so much fun bouncing all over the place. Right. Yeah, and I have the yellow key now. So I can get up there, can't I? Oh, hello. Pipe. Where's that thing go? Yeah. Hello. Sit still. Oh, I see. There we go. I got a rivet gun? No. Yeah, I did. I hear people breathing heavily. I'll just save it, just in case I die. Granary. Oh. Nice prompting game. Boom! Look at all that. Yeah. So are these welder guys like protected from fire, protected from explosions or something? Like the barrel explosions? Probably not. They weren't protected from my rivet gun. You both spawn, and you both start instantly shooting at each other. Don't know how they managed to make it into the military. All that cultist juice or whatever's making them crazy. Buttons? No? Okay. I went in here. I went up here. Bounced off that. I don't think I got everything up here. Oh, there's stuff on the roof, isn't there? Yeah. Can I get... Oh, there's a ladder. Of course. Whee. Okay. Now what? Yeah. Damn it! Well, okay, there's no fall damage in this. I'm like... Wow, look at that jump! I don't think the climbing thingies work well with the invisible walls. Yeah, massive air! I'm thankful for the barrels. And managed to get your dumb butt stuck behind here. Yeah. Rotate it slightly. There we go. Up. Can I dig in this? Oh, got a brick. What did that do? Well, doors opened when I picked up the key. Or when I went into that location, so I'll have a look at them. Right. Ooh, a rivet. Rivet. Nothing. Two dudes. Here's a question that might be able to be answered. Say that you have one shotgun shell left, and you use the super shotgun. What happens? Does it fire a full power shot, or does it just shoot a single shotgun damage worth of bullets? Can't use it. Oh, okay. It doesn't fire at all. Right. Ow. Oh, right, yes, the red door's all the way back at the entrance, isn't it?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going home. Uh-oh. I thought I hadn't shot him. I'm confused. They're just walking towards me slowly. I don't like that. I feel like I'm missing something about them. Yeah. Ah. I suppose maybe it was just a creepy moment. Maintenance access. Ugh. I'll probably give this another half hour and then I'll stop. If that's fine. I don't want to play through the whole game in one sitting. That would be spoiling all the fun for later. I like the wires and stuff. The developers did a good job making the environments. I know I sort of said that before, but there we go. I don't think I've gotten a single one of those passcodes wrong yet. A lot of times you can also see later levels, parts of the level through grates and cracks and such. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like continuity in the level design like that. What was this called? Unseen. Oh, it saves the levels in alphabetical order rather than order of creation. Oh, that's annoying. Why does it say this? Old save, no image, may not work. Is that just a bug in the game? Like in this room. Oh, is that a later level over there? Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Don't go in the ruins. Ruins access. Well, now that you've told me that, you know that I'm just going to have to do that. Come with me, Murray. I don't have the yellow key, Murray. Damn it! Artifact storage. Yes, we found this yellow key in the ruins. We don't know what it was doing down there, but we've put it into the storage. We don't know what else to do with it. Or I suppose... We found giant spikes, and when we cut them, they had viscera inside them. So we decided to store them all in here. Angering whatever beast they were from. I don't know. It belongs in a museum. Chuck barrels, break vents, arm shotguns. I miss Brutal Doom's kick ability. It's very useful for opening up vents. No! Is that something in the game? I've seen that a few times now, where my view seems to do a full frontal flip. Or is that my mouse spazzing out? Or messing up. Pardon. It's just like he goes for a tumble sometimes when you fall. Yes, that is an option. Hmm? Doing a frontal flip. Oh, you mean an option in the options settings? Frame rate cap. Oh, I may as well put that on 60. Not like it really matters. Field of view. Yes, we're gonna have all the field of view. I want to see behind me. Eyes in the back of my head. Light flares. Retro palette. Oh, okay. Dulls the colours. Low spec mode. Feel, actually. Camera animations. Yeah, I turned off all the leaning left and right when you move. I don't really like that. Weapon sway's fine, for me, at least, anyway. Vertical flipping. Toggles whether or not to unlock the maximum rotation of the camera's vertical axis while in mid-air or swimming. Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn that off. Or, it doesn't really matter. It just disorientates me a little. Water controls. Yeah, that's different. I don't mind about that. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize that was a thing which you could do all the time. Ugh. That's interesting. And I suppose it's like, you know, you want to show off, you can just do a flip and then shoot them. Ooh, spooky. We're gonna save. I'm scared. Unseen. Ruins. Gotta be all kind of gribbly down here. There's not anything in that dirt pile, is there? There's been fake dirt piles before. Ooh. Very dark. I like the choice of having a flashlight. Where? Don't trust your eyes. Ah, it's a Wendigo. Okay, so that's what they mean. There's invisible mooks. Oh, thanks for the warning. Yeah. One of these opened. Or a rivet gun. Oh, okay. They're only invisible until you shoot them once. Yeah, tough buggers. I've got enough health for the moment. I got a red key down here. Well, I went down into the ruins and all I got was this stupid t-shirt. Interesting that the welders drop grenades. They don't have a grenade gun. I mean, it's neat that the enemies drop some ammunition. Sneaky buggers. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to slide through there, but oh well. Whatever. Oh, I didn't have that much more to go anyway. It's a box. There was some bullets in that box. I'm always torn between breaking the boxes to see if they have anything in them, or using the boxes to stack up to some place which I'm supposed to get to. Or which I can get to. There's going to be gribblies when I drop down, isn't there? Ooh. This is not suspicious at all. What the? I didn't even pick it up yet. Cheat! Oh, I see. That's a small version of that boss. They have the homing bullets. Okay. They're like the Barons of Hell. Your flashlight will also flicker when you first encounter a Wendigo. Yeah, okay. They make enough noise as it is. I suppose maybe if you miss the noise. Oh, if when you first see it. Right. Right. I got the blue key card. Yes, and the blue door is up there. Now I have to get up there. Oh, ladder. There's always a ladder. Nope. No. Damn it. I don't know whether it's good having actual individual stairs when you're going up something like this, or whether it would be better to have a ramp. The vision moving up and down as you go up the stairs is a little disorientating, but at the same time, it's nicer than having a ramp. But, yeah, well. Oh, they're not. They're running around up the top of those things like chickens with their heads cut off. Like over! Get me down! Oh, I see. Missiles? There's a thing in there. This is not suspicious at all. This wall's gonna drop down. Knew it! Damn it! Where's my rivulet? I finished when the music had finished. Nice timing. I feel like the game could use that a bit more, the whole sliding underneath things. It's neat to have it as a dodging ability, though it's a bit difficult to dodge right than it is to dodge left. End level. Oh, the enemies! Oh, pardon. Only 2 secrets out of 4. Ah, well. 10 minutes. I didn't get hopelessly lost in that one that time. Save. See ya. Can I shoot? Ah. Ah, it's solid even though you can see through it. Oh, well. Beep. Someone got their modem going. Ah! Okay, that's what's going beep. A turret. Oh, lovely. Oh, there's 2 turrets here. I'm gonna go through that full space. Oh. A pistol and some ammunition. I was expecting a bit more. Oh well, whatever. Open. Oh, it's you guys! Can't fall down here with me? Oh, sad. Off. Nah, I won't break that yet. Maybe there's something. Oh! Hey, it's daytime! This game doesn't take place in perpetual night. I wonder if he's in the Air Force. Right? Here, boxy, boxy, boxy. There we go. That kind of shuddering of boxes and stuff always upsets me. It's like... No! Let me in! Ah, oh well. The big cultists are an interesting thing. I kind of think maybe the design could be a little bit more different than just a red cultist, but eh. I mean, I can't really complain too much. The Hell Knights and the Barons of Hell and Doom were just the same model but coloured differently, so... Don't run into fireballs. Oh yeah, I've got out of... I don't think there's anything like headshots in this game. Oh well, there's the turrets. Okay. Ow! Don't do that. It's so rude. Oh! Oh, I got chainsawed! Oh! Oh! So... Oh! Every mook has their day. They managed to take down the main character. Got a full promotion after that, and a paid holiday. He got to take all of his bag-wearing family members off to a nice holiday. I can imagine them all being on a beach or something together. It's so tempting to use shotguns against these soldiers, but you really don't need to. The guy you play as has got a throwing arm, like something which has got a really good throwing arm. Oh, whoa. Oh. Once again, with feeling. The enemies really do manage to take off a fair chunk of hit points every time they hit you. I assume morale acts like armor, so it would probably take off like 50% of the damage which you take or something like that. Morale was armor, yeah. I do like that this outside area is during daytime. I mean, as spooky as a whole bunch of cultists are, cultists don't cease to exist just because the sun comes up. Supposedly. Not like I know anything about that in real life. I mean, maybe the cultists do all disappear during the day. Maybe they're just afraid of the sun. On the next difficulty down, it would block 50% of damage, but it works less effectively on Kiramieto. Yeah, okay. I suppose that's to be expected. Every death is just the game telling me firmly to get good. And to stop eating fireballs to my face. You have a dodge button. Oh, he can't jump as high as the other ones can. He's so heavy. Every time it pains me so. If I die another time, I'm probably going to call it. I've been having fun, but doing the same thing over and over and over again is... Wow! Okay. Well, that's probably enough. I keep dying over and over again. Now I think I'm getting tired and I can't concentrate as much as I could. Well, did I save on this level? What was it called? Into the Thresher. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yep. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me on this playthrough of Dusk. I'm enjoying the game quite a lot so far. And thank you, Loco Caesar 4 for being the only active member in the chat. You get the what's it called? You get the dubious honor of being the first person to interact with me during its stream. Congratulations. Thank you for all your advice. It has been very helpful. And interesting. I like learning about the game mechanics in a game. Yeah, well, by you and by the other 6 people who are apparently here. I hope you had fun watching me play this, and I will probably be playing more of this, probably around the same time tomorrow. I don't think I have anything on. So, and I suppose I kind of want this to be a fairly regular thing. I don't know, I might put up a message on my Twitch channel if that's what people usually do. So, anyway, yep, well, thank you for joining me on this.